Okay, this is copyrighted February 20th, 2019 by Richard Paul Hobbs at gmail.com. You can see snow outside. It snowed for a while earlier. I'm in the bedroom. This is the bedroom at 1 Caryl Avenue, apartment 6, Yonkers, New York. I'm so frustrated because I've tried to get anybody and everybody that I know to come here and to be in this room and see that it's freezing in here, or that it's very cold. And here's the radiator. I can put my hand on the radiator. It's about 5:15 in the afternoon. Why is there no heat in this room? Why has there not been heat in this room for 8 years? How come I spent 5 years trying to cope with this? I can't take showers, I can't take baths, I can't use my apartment, I can't enjoy it. It's not habitable because there's no heat in this bedroom. I had lots of stuff stacked up around this walls to try to insulate the place because I didn't realize this radiator never works. I thought it just was cold in here because being the corner, I thought maybe the wind and the temperature was keeping it cold, but there's no there's no heat. Here again is my hand on the radiator, just holding it. It's not hot, it's not warm, it's cold. It's cold because there's no heat here. And Mr. Patrick Losco comes here, and before he gets in the building, at the entrance he tells me, "Oh, well, you have too much stuff around your radiators and the heat isn't going up into the room." That's absurd. Even if that were true, that there was stuff around the radiator, it would be acting like a heat sink. It would absorb the heat and hold it. It wouldn't keep the heat from coming into the room. No, there's something wrong here. The landlord doesn't manage the building properly. And because we're all a bunch of poor people and ignorant, we just let it go by. The poorest people keep getting thrown out and rotating and staying here a while and moving somewhere else. And the rich people, the people working, they're not rich, but they have a job. They just stay here and run heaters at night and do other things that are dangerous. But they've been doing it for 20 years and they keep doing it. So I don't know what to do. But I'm recording this. Hopefully there's a date stamp on this recording, and I keep the cold. I have the sign here: cold storage room in winter months, and it's just not right. It is not right when people working for the government and the government is allowed to do all these nefarious things. And I have videotapes. I have lots of videotapes. I haven't been able to watch any for months because they come to inspect the place. Instead of helping me have a habitable home and enjoy the little bit left of a life I have, that I'm dying, heart trouble, or maybe I'm not dying. Maybe Jesus has a long time for me. But it's absurd. It's ridiculous. And it's a perfect good example of what Milton Friedman taught, which is that customers should decide things, not the government and not purchasers. Nobody, it's too much to say. Look, this is my apartment, and this is my videotape. And yes, my apartment isn't the neatest place in the world. I have no aid. I'm supposed to have been in bed a year ago. I was supposed to be for 3-4 months laying in bed, getting better, recuperating. Instead, I had to take care of myself because they never sent me an aide, never sent me a nurse, never sent anything. They came, they didn't like the place, and they left me here. And then they did all sorts of things. It's all recorded. There's history of it all. It's a terrible waste of taxpayers' money. If they would spend a little money and help me, I would be so happy. But they spend a lot of money, and they don't do anything to help me. I'm so upset because your money's being wasted. Thank you. Goodbye.